Is this just Janet Yellen's way of giving you a little support to Jerome Powell?
Definitely, and the case for a 25 basis point cut has been bolstered by the former Fed Chair, as you mentioned, Janet Yellen, speaking in Aspen, Colorado yesterday, saying that she supports the case for a quarter basis cut in Wednesday's meeting, again headed by Jerome Powell, where Yellen is no longer a member of the FOMC. She said, in addition to the inflation comments that you just heard, that a weaker global economy, in addition to uncertainty broadly for businesses, makes the case for cutting rates at this time. Interestingly said, quote, "I wouldn't see this as the beginning unless things change of a major easing cycle, but I do think it's appropriate." So kind of categorically seeing this as an insurance cut, not necessarily the sign of prolonged need for interest rate cuts, not just in this meeting, but for meetings to come as well.
Brian, I know that 25 basis point cut is pretty much baked in here, but what are the odds that we might get a more aggressive 50 basis point cut?
Well, based on Fed funds futures contracts this morning, that was pricing maybe in basically 1 in 4 chance. So, 25% chance based on what contracts are saying of a 50 basis point cut. But given the fact that the FOMC has 2 hawkish voters, that being Eric Rosengren from Boston, also Esther George from Kansas City, that seems fairly unlikely at the moment.
And Brian, isn't the forward guidance just as important as a potential rate cut?
Well, it's definitely important. Obviously, this is a meeting where the Federal Reserve will not be releasing updated dot plot projections. We got that in the June 19 meeting. But for what it's worth, we obviously want some more forward projections given the pressure that we've seen from the White House. Worth noting that Donald Trump actually tweeted only a few minutes ago saying that the Fed raised way too early and way too much. Again, this is 18 minutes ago, saying a small rate cut in a follow-up tweet. He said a small rate cut is not enough, but we will win anyway. Obviously, Donald Trump sees the case for more than just a 25 basis point rate cut. But again, Federal Reserve expected for 25 basis points on Wednesday, with perhaps any forward guidance coming from the press conference that Jay Powell will have at 2:30 on Wednesday.
And Brian, you have a fun piece out on our site right now about the president and how many times he's tweeted at the Fed or about the Fed. And what is it, like 35, 40 times?
Well, it was 39, but those numbers are unfortunately outdated now because the president has tweeted another 3 times this morning. Interesting that actually this increases the count of Fed commentary that he's had during the Fed blackout period, which, as a reminder, is the period of time right now where Fed officials are not permitted to speak.